Hello, crypto. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Rules Everything Around Me Cream Channel, where we say follow the cream, get closer to your dream. This channel was created for technical analysis, entertainment, and educational purposes only. Let me get that out. And remember, I am not a financial advisor. What I say here is strictly my opinion only. So let's get started. First quarter is upon us. Today is March 31st. First quarter of the year is already done and flew by. This morning I was looking at Bitcoin. It was around like 47,000. It took a dip. Obviously, it's retracing and I guess retesting supports. There's a lot of buys in the US, I guess, right here, Europe, some parts of Asia. Yeah, other than that, you know what? I got a question for you guys. Would you guys want to see Dogedash and Fiat Leak so we can track and see which countries are playing the most? I think it'd be cool to have, right? Okay, anyways, let's get to the TAs. Wow, actually there's a lag on Fiat Leak. Currently the price of Bitcoin is 45,000. That's a strong pullback. Okay, let's full screen that. Okay, yeah, I already drew out the resistance levels. In my last charts in my last video, I posted hoping it was gonna reach here 50,700 and retrace back down, but we're seeing it retrace sooner, which is normal just because as I mentioned, I use RSI a lot to show when a pullback is ready to hit, right? So anything over 70, expect a pullback, and that's exactly what it did beautifully here. It matched the RSI, hit 70, retrace. But let's see where that line is hitting us and see if it's a true resistance. So it retraced when it hit 47,350. All right, so we'll draw that line across over here. So you can see it is a good resistance level, dating back as far as August 21st. Resistant there, broken, resistant, support, resistant, broke out, support. So and then it hit again over here as a resistance. So yeah, it's only natural for the price to go back down after it hit this major resistance. And it seems like we're touching back down on 200 EMA. So it could touch here. And currently the RSI is at 61, so it could go lower and maybe even test the support of 20 EMA. But I do just like trend line here for the RSI because RSI could touch down this trend, and that RSI is at 50 and then bounce back up if the bull run remains true. And the other thing I don't like seeing as well is this MACD crossing over the red line. As I mentioned in my previous video in fundamentals, I'll post a link up above on the right screen, on the top right of the screen. You can click it and you can check the timestamp on how I explained MACD crosses work. So over here I'm seeing the green. It could curve back down and touch this red line, and confirming that bearish cross similar to this one over here. So expect I guess a retrace back to 200 EMA support, and if it goes lower we could see it touch this level over here. Wow, can't even get it, sorry. If it goes lower than 200 EMA we could see this level. Alright, which is back down to 42,000. Hopefully not, man. And it's basically touching back 50 EMA again. So that's the analysis for the daily on BTC. Let me clear this, and then we could check out maybe 4 hours, I guess. See, so the trend is still it's still an uptrend, you can see from here. And the 50 EMA is acting like as a good support you can see the price is just touching 50 EMA in the 4 hours. So it's retesting this level. If it goes lower, I expect this support level to get tested as well. All right, which is at 44,000, and this is in the 4 hour chart. Okay, next is BNB. Actually, BNB had some really good news yesterday. I want to show the article here. The reason why I'm doing this is because there's a guy by name Bernard Baruch. He mentioned, show me the charts and I tell you the news. So he believed that by just looking at the charts, you know when the bullish news are coming or when the bearish news are coming. And as a technical analysis, I believe in that quote, and I believe all news are kind of timed, correlated to what the charts are saying. So this news right here is pretty big. So it's saying Binance Bridge 2.0 set to welcome almost all Ethereum tokens. So basically everything in the ETH network is now available in Binance with lower transfer fees, I guess, and anyone's tired of paying high gas fees benefits this change or this bridge. I don't want to get back into the details, but this is pretty big news, and it's just ironic. It's not ironic, but they released this news yesterday, and look, I think Bitcoin was pretty much steady on the daily. Let me delete that. Okay. So yeah, see the price movement of Bitcoin yesterday was red, while BNB was green because it was related to that news. So whenever these news come out on a bullish trend, it is not by accident. It's all planned. So whenever there's a project, specifically, those that are complaining, the people are complaining, oh, there's no news. They're strategically waiting to release this news because of the market sentiment. Just trust the process. Stop questioning it and just trust it. Because this news right here for Binance is pretty big. And I'm pretty sure they had this news coming up. They were just waiting for the time to release it, which was, I guess, yesterday. So just trust the process and believe in the project. Okay, so let's do the trend over here. As you can see, Binance has been on an upward trend in the last 17 days, right? And the highest, if I mark it up on the wick, 25% up, which is pretty good. And you can obviously see the uptrend from the lows, right here. And it's just fleet testing. You see this trend right here, but I'll take it off. But you can see how the EMAs play an important role on supports, right? Supports and resistance. First, when the price is below the EMA lines, they act as resistance, but then once they break over, they end up acting as a support. So as you can see, the wick of the candle right here is testing the 10 EMA line, right? So it can, again, the short-term EMAs, they can easily be violated. It's the 50 and the 200 EMAs are the ones that I look as major supports and resistance. So as you can see, but over here, the 10 EMAs testing the BNB price as a support, and just ironically sitting right on 200 EMA. 200 EMA resistant. So this is perfectly normal, and like I said, RSI, it played a role on the retracement because it hit right on 70 or 68. Let me draw that line, and hopefully this is not what's going to happen. After it hits 70, it goes down on a downward trend. So what I'm hoping for after this is I'll draw another trend line here. This RSI, it could hit this trend line, so it could do a touch on this trend first, which is that, no, actually that trend line that's not valid, sorry. I'll do this trend line because this seems like it's more of a resistance and support over here, this line. So I see these peaks and valleys as you can see this line right here at, what is this, a 54 RSI was a major resistance for BNB. Because each time I hit it, it went lower. Hit it again, went lower. Tested again, low. And it only just broke out recently, right? So it's only normal for RSI to go back down and test this as a support instead of being a resistance. So as that happens, it's going to bring down the MACD as well. MACD will do a cross if it does a retrace, come back down just like that. Or it could just touch the red right here. It could just touch the red and then climb up, but just up here. So these retracements are healthy. I don't look at them as, oh, the bull run is over. No, it's actually just retesting, taking a breather since we had like a nice 12-day rally here, as I shown earlier on BNB. And yeah, so that's for BNB. Let's go to Cake. Cake has been on a rampage lately. Actually, this morning when I checked it, the price was at a high of 950. Wow. So currently it is at Pancake Swap is at 865. It's huge. So like I said, the reason why I'm tracking this is because of the LP staking, right? When I did LP staking for Dogedash, you needed BNB, and then from BNB it converts it to Cake and Dogedash. So I need to track the price of what the Cake price was when I did LP staking, and see what my permanent loss is. So now, since I DCA'd back in February, I'm kind of making back the money that I lost since I added into it. So it's nice to see it go up. Let's see how many days since March 17th. It's been on a rally. So wow, 70%. Not even, probably more, because if I put the ruler right on this wick right here. So Cake dropped all the way to 530, 526 right there. So it's up almost 83% within 15 days. So that's a good recovery. So that's a strong sign of alts recovering from their lows. And yeah, I'm excited to see what prices they'll bring in. And the price right now, if you follow this line, it acted as a resistance over here back in February, right? And if you follow all the way here, it's been tested here since May 2021 and up to March, which is March last year, at the same price. So I'm not surprised it's struggling to break this price range. But if you see the highs last year, May, wow, Cake was at $44. So if we even get halfway there, my permanent loss would double. I mean, my gains would double easily. So around 20, and then I could buy more Dogedash. And where I'm seeing this, you see this, the price, I'm expecting it to go down even more, maybe even come back and retest $7.80, which is the 10 EMA. And if that doesn't hold, I'm expecting 50 EMA. All right, so $7.36. And yeah, and then as you can see, RSI is already going down from the high of 72 RSI. It hit 72, and it was sitting there for a while, for a couple of days actually. So it's just normal to hit it. But we could see the RSI go as low as this level right here, which is 57, and then it'll start recovering and maybe retest this $9.50 area. All right, and now we're on to Dogedash. Takes a while to load. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, Dogedash. Wow. Okay, this is the 1 hour chart, because if I switch it to daily, there's not much movement. But as you can clearly see here, it's testing. It's trying to go as low as the 200 EMA, because 50 EMA has been invalidated a few times. So if it goes down, let's say it recovers, so if it goes down again and breaks through 50 EMA, it's telling me that 50 EMA is a weak support level for Dogedash, and we could potentially see this 200 EMA touch as the next support, since 50 EMA is getting broken each time. So price target at 0.000200076. And you can see again, RSI played a part in the retracement. Let me see. What happened to the tool? See, so once RSI hit, you could see, if I zoom in, yeah, it hit right at 69.70, and you can see, actually, sorry, let me do a full screen here. That's my bad. So yeah, when it hit RSI 69, when it hit RSI 69, it was green, and then it followed by a red, just because it was in overbought territory. You can see that here too. Once the overbought hit, MACD crossed, right? Each time a bearish cross happens, retracement, followed with RSI being overbought. So when you put these two together, you know, it kind of paints a picture pretty clear. So RSI oversold, MACD crossed, expect a retrace, but it doesn't necessarily mean the bull run's over. Let's change 12 hours. See, it's not much here. To me, it did move up from its lows at 1.5. So we're just dragging in this area. I don't like how I'm seeing the RSI is curving down, but it could just be retesting this resistance and support level. So this was a resistance level, price broke out, made it a support, so the RSI could touch back down to RSI level 52 and then maybe shoot back up. I'm confident that this project will reverse this second quarter, just because, one, new games coming out this second quarter, Dash of the Dead. Two, they have a lot going on with, I guess, they recently hired, what do you call it, who was it, the producers of Donkey Kong Racing and Star Fox? Correct me if I'm wrong, but somewhere in those lines, someone that was involved creating that game is now partnered with Dogedash. So I'm excited to see what they're bringing this second quarter. It's been an exciting three months in the this first year for them. They released leaderboard. They adapted to the changes to make the coin more sustainability. NFT launch integration is probably one of the best updates that I like personally, because the game runs smoothly with it, and you can see different colors of your NFTs, and you can see your NFTs in action in the game. So yeah, I'm really excited to what Dogedash will bring this year, this second half. And that's all for the TA, guys. It's the end of this first quarter, and as I mentioned on my other previous charts back in like mid-March, I'm expected this bull run to continue up to March. To mid-April. I'll have to see what the charts show on a weekly chart after mid-April and see if it will continue. But for now, I am bullish. Retracements are normal, and like I said earlier, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news by Bernard Baruch. It's yes, all these news, like, it's not coincidence when bullish news come out when the charts turn bullish, and bearish news comes out when the whole market is tanking. So don't get upset, don't get discouraged when, oh, this project's not doing anything. Yeah, they're telling you to wait, but it's just part of the plan that they're trying to capitalize on a market movement and add more fuel to the price action when it does finally hit. once the price takes off, and then you add good news to it, it basically adds more fuel to the price, driving it up even higher. So just trust the process. And yeah, see you in the next episode. Hope you like this one. Oh, and by the way, if you guys do like the video, like and subscribe, help me grow the channel. And yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks.